friends. Thank you so much for being here. My name is David, and I look forward to sharing another practice with you. If you're joining me for the first time, this is a core strengthening class, as well as just overall body strengthening class. Come as you are. Don't feel like you have to do everything. You're going to get a little bit of a sweat from this practice and going to build up some heat, looking to try to strengthen the body, but also towards the end we will stretch the body out too. As with any of these postures and movements, do what you can. Don't feel like you have to do everything. For topic today, just focusing on letting go of the ego. Letting go of feeling like we have to do everything. Feeling that we have to, constantly push. It's okay to not do everything. In fact, it's better to listen to the body and see how the body's feeling. If we need to rest on our mats, we rest. Now the bigger practice is taking this off our mats into our day-to-day lives and looking at where the ego comes up there too. So as we move around our mats today, just breathe deep, move as you can. Your flexibility may be challenged a little bit, that's all right. Your strength may be challenged a little bit, that's all right. You may feel a little bit uncomfortable, that's all right. Growth stems from all of these things, but first, we have to put the ego down just a little bit in order for us to really reap the benefits of the experience, all right? So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I always like to start off with just a little bit of breath work to set a foundation for ourselves. So come into a comfortable cross-seated position for yourself. If you need to sit on something, sit on something. Let's begin to arrive into our practice. Begin to let go of your day, let go of your week, let go of what's next and what's to come. Let go of expectations. Let go of fears. Feel the breath as it moves in and out of the body. Connect to the depth of the breath, connect to the pace of the breath, connect to the balance in the breath. Let's start to breathe slowly together. Please take a long, slow breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. And inhale, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. Breathing on your own, check in with your body today. Notice how you feel. Observe where there's any tension, tightness, soreness, feelings or sensations of imbalances. And as we move through our practice, take breaks, rest. Most importantly, listen to your body. Let's set an intention for our practice today. Please place your left hand over your heart. Place the right hand on the belly. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Now, if you have a goal that you're working on, if you're letting go of something, releasing something, if the ego's been getting in the way in life, maybe just for this hour we're together, we let that go for a little bit. See what arises when we release that. Let's take a long, slow, deep breath in. Fill your lungs all the way up to the top, and then hold the breath. Sip in a little bit more air. And then set a goal or intention for your practice today. Exhale, release the breath. Gently release the hands down towards the knees. Softly blink the eyes open. And let's switch the crossing of our legs. Now, as always with these practices, it's important to warm the body up a little bit. So let's warm the body up. First, starting with our head. Just begin to circle the head out. Go slow. And as you circle the head out, start to breathe deep. Become aware of your breath. You know, a lot of times I'll watch core practices and there'll be very jerky movements without consideration of the breath. So really be cognizant of your breath as you practice. Let's roll the shoulders out. Good. Let's roll our spines out a little bit. Getting into the side, back, side waistline. Inhales as you rise. Exhale as you dive down. Never in any race or rush. Beautiful. Then with the next inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, circle the head in the opposite direction. Just finding your range of motion in your neck. Roll your shoulders out. And circle your spine out. And again, if the hips are getting uncomfortable from sitting like this, know that it's okay to switch your legs. You know, give yourself an opportunity at the very beginning of the practice to know that it is okay to adjust if necessary. This practice is intended to meet us where our bodies are at and challenge us to push ourselves just a little further more. Inhaling as we rise. Exhale, diving down. Beautiful. And with your next inhale, let's rise back up and reach up. Interlace the hands. Press your palms upwards. As you press your palms upwards, just circle the arms out a little bit above the head. Just warming the shoulders up. Go for 5, 4. Make the circles larger. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch the interlace of the hands. Other pinky on top. Palms press up. Inhale. Exhale, circle the arms in the opposite direction. Take your time with it. Smile a little bit in your practice. Try not to take it too seriously. You know, when we start to find the ego will start to peek its head. Ask yourself, who's the one taking this so seriously? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, float the arms down along the sides. As you float the arms down along the sides, let's uncross the legs. As we uncross the legs, come onto your hands and knees. Now from here, I'd like us to reverse our hands. So externally rotate the hands either out to the sides or point the fingers towards the knees. Tuck your toes. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, toes are tucked. Inhale, pull the heart forward, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine. Inhale, heart pulls forward, look forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round spine. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, round the spine and tuck. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, tuck. One more. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good. Finding a neutral spine, turn the hands around. As you turn the hands around, shake the wrists out. Yeah, then switch sides, shake the other hand and wrist out. Beautiful. And from here, let's come back onto our backs. So let's make our way onto our backs and hug our knees into our chest. As we hug our knees into our chest, just give yourself a gentle rock side to side. So just warming up the foundations, the hands first, warming up the spine. That way we're not just moving into our practice cold, we're a little bit warmed up. And then let's come towards center. As we come towards center, stack the knees over the hips, flex the feet, interlace the hands behind the back of the head, elbows wide apart. Now peel the shoulder blades up off the ground. As you peel your shoulder blades up off the ground, keep the elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale. Let's begin. Inhale, lower shoulders. Exhale, lift shoulders, keep the elbows wide. Inhale, lower shoulders. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 17, lower. Exhale, lift. 16, lower. Exhale, lift. High as you can. 15, lower. Exhale, lift. 14, lower. Exhale, lift. 13, lower. Exhale, lift. 12, lower. Exhale, lift. 11, lower. Exhale, lift. 10, lower. Exhale, lift. 9, lower. Exhale, lift. 8, lower. Exhale, lift. 7, lower. Exhale, lift. 6, lower. Exhale, lift. 5, lower. Exhale, lift. 4, lower. Exhale, lift. 3, lower. Exhale, lift. 2, lower. Exhale, lift. 1, lower. Elbows wide. And exhale, lift. Gently lower the shoulders down. Hug the knees into your chest again. Rock side to side, back and forth. Now the purpose of going slow is to teach us how to slow our practice down and to work with the breath on our mats. The bigger practice is to take that off the mats and be more aware of our breath. Beautiful. Arms along the sides, palms pressed down to the ground, knees, feet stay together. Just start to circle the knees out. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Opposite direction, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees hug in. As you give yourself a hug, extend your left leg upwards. Interlace the hands around the right shin, shoulders down the back, elbows inwards. Flex through both feet. Full breath in. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex feet. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, point the toes. Switching sides, left knee in, right leg extends up, flexing through the feet. Press your heel upwards, full breath in, shoulders down the back. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet. Exhale, point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet. And exhale, point the toes. On the inhale, extend your left leg upwards. Point through the toes, arms along the sides. Keep the legs straight, just small circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 10. Legs stay straight. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Lower the legs 45 degrees. Quadriceps engaged. Try to keep the legs straight. Circle the legs out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 45 degrees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs, hover the legs off the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug both knees into your chest. Full breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Hands along the sides, underneath the buttocks or arms reaching over the head. The more advanced variation is arms up above the head reaching. Leg extensions. Inhale, legs forward. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, legs forward. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, legs forward. Exhale, knees in. 17. Knees in. 16. Knees in. Take your time, don't rush. 15. Knees in. 14. Knees in. 13. Knees in. 12. Knees in. 11. Knees in. 10. Knees in. 9. Knees in. 8. Knees in. 7. Knees in. 6. knees in. 5, knees in. 4, knees in. 3, knees in. 2, knees in. 1, knees in. Hug both knees into your chest. Full breath, inhale. Then exhale, let it go. Interlace the hands behind the back of the head, elbows wide apart. Take your left leg forward. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. And then switch, right elbow, left knee. Switch, elbows wide apart. Switch. 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 Try to make them touch. Switch. 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 10. Switch. 9. Switch. 8. Switch. 7. Switch. 6. Switch. 5. Switch. 4. Switch. 3. Switch. 2. Switch. 1. And switch. Both knees back into the chest. Full breath, inhale. Exhale, lower the feet down towards the ground. Arms along the sides. Feet hips distance apart. Knees over the ankles. Root down through your palms. Root through the soles of the feet. Inhale, lift your hips upwards. Pause here. So as you lift your thighs upwards, work your shoulder blades underneath you, but press your palms down into the ground. Now press down through your left foot. Try to take your right leg upwards. Press the right heel up. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, lower. 9, lift. Lower down. 8, lift. Lower down. 7, lift. Feel the glute. Lower down. 6, lift. Lower down. 5, lift. Lower down. 4, lift. Lower down. 3, lift. Lower down. 2, lift. Lower down. 1, lift. Lower the buttocks down. Bend the right knee. Right foot plants. Root down to the palms. Keep the shoulder blades moving together. On an inhale, lift your hips up. Pause here. Press down through your right foot, and then take your left leg upwards. Press your left heel up. Beautiful. Then let's move with the breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 8, lower. Exhale, lift. 7, lower. Exhale, lift. 6, lower. Exhale, lift. 5, lower. Exhale, lift. 4, lower. Exhale, lift. 3, lower. Exhale, lift. 2, lower. Exhale, lift. 1, lower. Exhale, lift. Gently lower the buttocks down. Bend your left knee. Left foot plants on the ground. Rooting through both feet again. Inhale, lift your hips up. Interlace the hands underneath you. Work the shoulder blades underneath. So lift the hips towards the sky. Spread through the collarbones as if you were moving your chest towards your chin. The gaze is upwards towards the ceiling. Please take a full breath in. Exhale, release your hands with control. Lower your buttocks down towards the ground. Awesome. From here, let's take the hands underneath the buttocks, lengthen through your legs. As you lengthen through your legs, working on some flutter kicks, let's peel our shoulder blades up off the ground, and then lift your right leg towards the sky. Hover your left foot up off the ground. 4 counts. We're going to do 30 sets of 4 counts. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1, 2, 3, 11. 1, 2, 3, 12. 1, 2, 3, 13. 1, 2, 3, 14. 1, 2, 3, 15. 1, 2, 3, 16. 1, 2, 3, 17. 1, 2, 3, 18. 1, 2, 3, 19. 1, 2, 3, 20. 1, 2, 3, 21. 1, 2, 3, 22. 1, 2, 3, 23. 1, 2, 3, 24. 1, 2, 3, 25. 1, 2, 3, 26. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 27. 1, 2, 3, 28. 1, 2, 3, 29. 1, 2, 3, 30. Hug both knees into your chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, side out. Lower your feet to the ground. Take your knees wide apart. As you take your knees wide apart, collarbones spread. Interlace the hands behind the back of the head. Now, as you interlace the hands behind the back of the head, hold here for a moment. Feel your shoulder blades press against the back. Now press the soles of your feet together. You may feel the outer hips, outer glutes begin to engage. Keep pressing the soles of the feet together throughout the movements. Inhale. Exhale, lift shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, press feet together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 17, lower. Exhale, lift. 16, lower. Exhale, lift. 15, lower. Exhale, lift. 14, lower. Exhale, lift. 13, lower. Exhale, lift. 12, lower. Exhale, lift. 11, lower. Exhale, lift. 10, lower. Exhale, lift. 9, lower. Exhale, lift. 8, lower. Exhale, lift. 7, lower. Exhale, lift. 6, lower. Exhale, lift. 5, lower. Exhale, lift. 4, lower. Exhale, lift. 3, lower. Exhale, lift. 2, lower. Exhale, lift. 1, lower. And exhale, lift. Hold here. Reach your arms forward. Cross the thumbs. Point the index fingers. Now float your feet up off the ground. Keep pressing the soles of the feet together. Can you lift your shoulder blades a little bit more? Now from here, we're going to do little pulsing movements, but try not to make it too jerky. Let's begin. 30, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders down, hands to the outer knees. Bring the knees together. As you bring the knees together, extend your legs upwards towards the ceiling. Now from here, we're going to lift our hips and our shoulders at the same time. So we'll do the best we can. We're trying to lift as much of our body off the floor as possible. All right, let's do 20 rounds. Inhale, exhale, lift, lower, lift, lower, 18, lower, 17, lower, 16, lower, 15, lower, 14, lower, 13, lower, 12, lower, 11, lower, 10, lower, 9, lower, 8, lower, 7, lower. 6, lower. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. 1, and lower down. Knees into the chest. Full breath in. Exhale, letting it go. All right, for this next set of movements, take your legs forward. As you take your legs forward, point through the toes, and then lift your shoulder blades off the ground. As you lift your shoulder blades off the ground, we're just going to go right to left. Right hand reaches to the right foot as far as you can, over to the left side, over to your right side, over to the left side, over to the right side, over to your left side, over to your right, over to the left, over to your right, over to the left, over to the right, over to the left, 10 to the right, 10 to the left, 9 to the right, 9 to the left, 8 to the right, 8 to the left, 7 to your right, 7 to your left, 6 to your right, 6 to your left, 5 to your right, 5 to the left, 4 to the right, 4 to the left, 3 to the right, 3 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, 1 to the right, and 1 to the left. Arms along the sides. Try to keep the legs straight. Inhale, legs up and over. Maybe the toes touch the ground. Exhale, lower the hips down. Lower the legs down. 9 more. 9, lift up, legs up and over. Exhale, lower hips down. Lower feet down. 8, lift legs, hips up and over. Lower hips down. Lower legs down. 7, lift up, legs up and over. Lower hips down. Lower feet down. 6, lift up, lift legs up and over. Exhale, hips down. Lower feet down. 5, lift up, lift hips up and over. Exhale, hips down. Lower feet down. 4, lift up, take hips up and over. Exhale, lower, feet lower. 2, 3, lift up, lift hips up and over. Exhale, hips down, lower legs down. 2, lift up, lift hips, legs up and over, lower hips down. Lower legs down. Last one, lift legs up, lift hips up and over. Exhale, hips down, lower legs down. Bring both knees into your chest. Take a full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Take the knees over to your right side. As you take your knees over to the right side, interlace the hands behind the back of the head, elbows wide apart. Little side crunches here. Inhale. Exhale, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 27, lower. 26, lower. 25, lower. 24, lower. 23, elbows wide. 22, lower. 21, lower. 20, lower. 19, lower. 18, lower. 17, lower. 16, lower. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the shoulders down, knees back to center. Take the knees over to your left side. Switch the interlace of the hands behind the back of the head. Stack your hips, stack the knees, stack the feet, elbows wide apart. Let's move with the breath, 30 rounds. Inhale. Exhale, lift, lower. 29, lower. 28, lower, 27, 26, 25, with control, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the shoulders down. Bring the knees back into the chest. As you bring your knees back into the chest, full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Let's rock up and down the length of the spine. As we rock up and down, let's start to get some momentum. Rock up and down so much. Rock over the feet. Come on to your hands and knees. So as we come onto our hands and knees, shoulders over the wrists, hips over knees, let's stretch our cores out just a little bit. On an inhale, pull the heart forward, hold here. So coming into a cow pose, we press down through our hands. As we push down through our hands, firm the elbows in, try to take the shoulder blades down the back. Now lift your chest and chin a little bit more. Pull the heart through the arms. Keep the toes tucked. Allow the rectus abdominis muscles to stretch out. If it feels good, start to take your hips side to side just a little bit. So maybe you start to get more into your side waistline, into the lower rectus abdominis muscles. Very good. And let's come towards center. Root down through your palms. As you press down through your palms and fingertips, step your feet back into a plank position. So as we come into a plank position, let's hold here. Shoulders over the wrists, heels pressed back, inner elbows firm in, spine is long. So instead of tucking the chin, try to elongate your neck and reach the top of the head forward. Can you slide your shoulder blades down the back a little bit more? And start to press into your fingertips. As you press into the fingertips, feel the front ribs lift just a little bit. Feel your thighs lifting just a little bit. Hold here. Now you may start to experience some shaking. That's normal. We just try to do the best we can to breathe through that. And hold here. Smooth inhales. Smooth exhales. Watch the mind. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lift the navel a little bit more. Inhale. Exhaling. Shift onto your tiptoes. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lift your hips a little bit more. Inhaling. Exhaling. Try to smile. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Like your arms are strong pillars. Inhaling. Push the ground away. Exhaling. Last one. Inhaling. And exhaling. On an inhale, take your hips up and back. Downward facing dogs. pedal the feet out a little bit, bend your knees out, take the hips side to side. If this bothers your wrists, then let go of the ego. Come down a little bit. Shake your wrists out. That's okay. You can always drop down to your knees. It's not a big deal. Only if we make it a big deal. Only if we start that self-negative talk track. Let go of that. Downward facing dog. Separate the hands. Shoulders distance apart. Separate your feet. Hips distance apart. Heels turn slightly outwards. Inhale. Shift forward into a plank position. Exhale, bend elbows, lower halfway. Press back up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, glide forward into a plank. Exhale, bend elbows, lower halfway. Press back up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dogs. Inhale, glide forward into plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, glide forward plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Press back up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't rush it. Inhale, shift forward plank. Exhale, lower halfway. Pause here. Press the heels back for 5. Breathe. 4. 3. Press into fingertips. 2. 1. Inhale. Press up plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Inhale. Lift your right leg high. 3-legged dog. Look between the hands. Exhale, step your right foot between the hands, lower your left knee down, untuck the back left toes. On an inhale, lift your chest up, interlace the hands around the right shin, sink the hips forward and down. Right hip firms in, left hip draws forward, sit into the hips, bring the front ribs in. If this feels good, stay here. If you want a little bit more, reach your arms upwards towards the sky. Hold for 5, sit into the hips. 4, steady with the breath. 3, get a little bit lower. 2, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, hands down towards the ground. Tuck your back left toes, lift your left knee. Inhale, step your right foot back, plank position, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, press up, feet together. Exhale, roll to the outside edge of right foot, left arm reaches up. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, roll to the outside edge of left foot, right arm reaches up. Inhale, right hand down. Exhale, lower halfway down. Press back up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dogs. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Look between the hands. Exhale, step your left foot between the hands. Lower right knee down. Untuck the right toes. On an inhale, lift your chest up. And then interlace the hands around the left thigh. Sink into the hips. Left knee over left ankle, left hip in, right hip forward, crown of the head reaches upwards. Sit a little bit lower to the hips so we stretch through the right psoas. Either staying here or arms sweep upwards. Reach up, lengthen the spine. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Sit into hips a little more. 2, 1. Inhale, our palms touch, reach. Exhale, hands down, tuck right toes, lift right knee. Inhale, step the left foot back, feet together. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Press back up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, roll to the left side, reach your right arm up. Inhale, right hand down. Lower halfway down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, over to the right side, left arm up. Inhale, left hand down.
lower halfway down. Lower all the way to the ground. Untuck your toes. As you untuck the toes, slide the hands underneath the shoulders, elbows draw back and in. Inhale, peel the heart up, lift the chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Lifting up. Lowering down. Lifting up. Lowering down. Lifting up. Lowering down. This time lift up and pause. Float your feet, float the hands. And as you hold here, try to lift your thighs a little bit more. Peel your front ribs up off the ground a little bit more, shoulder blades together. Keep lengthening through your legs. One more full deep breath in, rise. Exhale, ease it down to the ground, wag your hips out, shake the hips out. Feels good, huh? Slide the hands back by the low ribs, tuck your toes, press your heels back. Strength, inhale, press up, plank position. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dogs. Walk your hands back to meet the feet. Come into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale, a half lift, lengthen spines. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold it in. So from here, we're going to crawl our hands forward just a little bit, and we're going to do little kicks, little donkey kicks towards the buttocks. And when the feet touch down, we'll walk the hands forward and do it again. We'll do it all the way to the front of our mat, then we'll do it backwards. And so if you need a little bit of help in the demonstration process, just watch the camera. Walking the hands forward, plant the palms, little kicks, feet down. Walk the hands forward, little kicks, feet down. Walk the hands forward, little kicks, feet down. Walk the hands forward, little kicks, feet down. Good. Now, we're going to practice going back, just taking the feet back a little bit further. So we plant into our palms, little kicks, feet back a little bit. Hands walk back, plant down, kick up. We go back. Plant hands, kick up, push back. Plant hands, kick up, push back. Plant hands, kick up, and push back, forward fold to the back of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, press to stand, reach up. Exhale, hands to our hearts. Inhale, arms sweep forward and up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hands fingertips down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spines. Exhale, walk your hands forward, plank position. So we come into our plank position, inhale. Exhale, lower the forearms. Inhale, come up onto the hands. Exhale, lower the forearms. Inhale, come up onto the hands. Exhale, lower the forearms. Inhale, come up onto the hands. Exhale, lower the forearms. Inhale, come up onto the hands. Exhale, lower the forearms. Now switch the way you came up. Inhale, onto the hands. Exhale, lower down to your forearms. Inhale, up onto the hands. Exhale, lower to your forearms. Inhale, up onto the hands. Exhale, lower the forearms. Inhale, onto the hands. Exhale to the forearms. And inhale, onto the hands. Exhale to the forearms. Pause here. Full breath in. Exhale, walk your feet in. Let's come into a dolphin pose. As you come into your dolphin pose, press your chest towards your thighs. Press out of your shoulders. collarbone spread. Now, some of us may choose to stay here. Some of us may want to just drop our knees down. And if you feel like going upside down again, walk the feet in a little further. Maybe you're taking little kicks upwards. Maybe you find the balance and take the legs towards the sky. Maybe you drop the head down. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the feet down. Child's pose. Oh yeah. So let the chest move through the arms. Let the chest come down towards the ground. Smooth breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhaling. One more. Full breath in. And exhale. With your next inhale, lift your chest up. Roll the shoulders out. Let's come on to our buttocks. As we come on to our buttocks, we'll shake our legs out in front of us. Now we're just going to start cooling down. Flex the feet. Inhale, our arms reach and extend up. Exhale, lean forward, fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding in. When I went to my very first yoga class, one of the instructors had us hold a downward facing dog for about 3 minutes. And I was like a gym muscle head at the time. Nothing wrong with that at all, actually. But it's just where I was at in my practice. And I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. And then less than a minute into it, I was breaking out in a sweat. And I was looking around at the room, just watching everybody else seem to be holding it at ease, or at least they knew how to focus on their breath so they could stay in the pose. And here I was, just a sweaty mess. You know, the big piece is when we go back to, if you're not quite yet, practicing in a group, it's just focusing on your practice. There's so much ego that sometimes gets in the way of our practice because we're comparing ourselves to others. We have to learn to let that go. In more ways than one, it's not just on our mats, it's off the mat too, because to propel that, empower that, and the energy we give towards the comparison process, that could be going towards creativity and a whole host of other things. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding in. On the inhale, we lift up, shake the legs out. All right, let's just bend our right knee, cross your right foot over the left thigh, hug your right knee into your chest. Now, if you want to lean back just a little bit to open the hip up, that feels really good for some of us, especially here in the outer right hip IT band, getting into the glutes. Keep slowing your breath down. Notice if it's a little bit erratic from the work we did. Keep being aware of it. Return to it. Breathe deep. And lowering the right foot down. Lower your right hand down. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale. Turn and twist. Look over your right shoulder. Lengthen your spine on the inhales. Twist on the exhales. Lengthen on an inhale. Twist on the exhale. Lengthen on an inhale. And twist on the exhale. Inhale back towards center. Uncross the right leg. Shake the right leg out. And then bend the left knee, cross the left foot over the right thigh. We'll hug our left knee into our chest. Breathe into the outer left hip, flexing the right foot. If you want to lean back a little bit, get into the outer left hip, left glute, do so. Again, it's about you feeling good. As instructors, we just try to provide a framework for the student to practice in, but feel free to explore.
It's not about doing everything that I say. We just want to make sure that you are having a safe practice and you don't hurt yourselves. Release the left foot down, left hand behind the left hip, right arm reaches up, long spine, inhale. And on the exhale, turn and twist to your left, revolve, turn and rotate, gaze over your left shoulder. Collarbone spread. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, turn and twist. Inhale, lengthening spine. Exhale, turn and twist. And inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, turn and twist. On the inhale, come back towards center. Uncross the legs, shake the legs out. All right. Walk the hands back a little bit. Fingertips point forward, point through the toes. On an inhale, press through the heels, lift your hips up, press the big toes down, tilt the head back. Exhale, lower the hips down, flex the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, point the toes, tilt the head back. Exhale, hips down, flex the feet. One more. Inhale, lift the hips, point the toes, head tilts back. Exhale, hips down, flex the feet. Then returning to a comfortable cross-seated position. Inhale, let's sweep our arms up and reach up. Exhale, lower your right hand down, crawl the right hand to the right, reach through your left fingertips. Revolve your chest forward, gaze underneath the left arm, glide the left shoulder upwards to the left ear, hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, please rise back up and reach, palms touch. Exhale, left hand down, crawl the left hand out, reach through your right fingertips, roll the chest forward. Right buttocks pressed down, gaze upwards towards the ceiling, sky. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, reach up, our palms touch. Exhale, float the arms down along the sides. And then switch the crossing of your legs. As you switch the crossing of your legs. And just finishing with a little bit of a cooling, balanced breath here. Left hand over the heart, right hand on the belly, lift the chest, close the eyes. It's a 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. Just follow along with the count. First declaring breath, inhale, fill lungs. Exhale, let it go. And inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smooth breath in. Exhale, let it go. Deep breath in.
and just bowing your head down towards your hands. As you honor yourself today in your practice for showing up on your mat, we honor all of our friends, our families, our loved ones and supporters, and in gratitude to all the many teachers and guides that passed along these practices. Gently releasing your hands down, opening the eyes, lifting the chin. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me. You know, this period of time is a time of deep reflection. It's a time of learning how to strengthen ourselves. It's a time in coming together and working together the best that we can. We all have unique gifts that we share. It's sharing those gifts and being of service to others the best that we can. As my teachers have told me, you know, we are all just helping each other along the way and pointing each other, hopefully in a loving direction. I feel Grace has a big part of it, and doing the right thing, practicing integrity, letting go of the ego. I thank you all for your time. I appreciate you showing up to practice. As always, have a beautiful, blessed day. Ho'oponopono. Aho. Namaste.